Pooja. Hi, Flappers, and I'm sure it's not a good Sunday today, but yeah, hi to everyone joining in. Hi, Janvi. Hi, Divya. To the ones who are joining in, stay tuned. Do not leave the live because today is super exciting. We're going out there to the south in Chennai, and let's hear out the episode 5 of My Local Will Go Global.
Hi, earphone.
Hi, Senthil. Hello, Shikha. Hi, Sandhya. So today's episode is gonna be super exciting because we're doing Chennai, and I believe Chennai is a big city and is a hotspot for everyone, especially on business trips or even going driving down to Pondicherry. But so I believe we have a super guest today, who's Sandhya, who's going to talk about how to spend a day in Chennai. And I do believe that once you enter Chennai, you start feeling the Madras vibe inside you. So yeah, I am super excited with this live. So let's begin. I guess Sandhya is right there.
Hi, Krishma. Hi, everyone.
Hi, how are you, Sandhya?
I'm good. How are you doing? I hope everyone's doing good.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope you're doing good too. You're looking amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I was just chatting with the guests and the ones who are joining in that we're going to explore the south today. It's Chennai, and I believe it's amazing and a beautiful place to explore, especially right from the temple, the architecture, and I believe the amazing filter coffee. Right, everything is super interesting. So
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
today and let's explore Chennai. Sanna, let's wait for 4 minutes and let's see how let people join in and then we can start.
Sure, sure. Krishma.
Yeah. Hi Purvi. So how is things going there, Sandhya, for you?
Uh, Mylapore right now is a containment zone. So we are in pretty much strict lockdown. So there's not much of activity happening outside. We are, of course, social distancing ourselves. Within our building, we have stopped visitors. We have also, stopped leaving houses unless it is for mandatory needs. So, yeah, so far we have been preventive, but we'll have to see how the situation turns out.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's like we need to be take almost care to it now and just stay home. So yeah.
Yep.
So Sandhya, I just wanted to greet you. I am super excited to greet you now. It's Malai Vanakkam, and thank you so much for joining in.
Yeah, Malay Vanakkam, Krishma. Good evening to all of you. Malay Vanakkam in Tamil means good evening to all of you. And glad that Krishma was able to pick the local greeting that we have.
Yes, yes. So Sandhya, I wanted to ask. Let's begin. Tell us more about yourself.
Okay, so I am a working woman. I work for a multinational company. I have been pretty much the regular engineering graduate, getting into a software job, taking care of family kind of a person. But last year things changed for me. My son had grown bigger, and so I took my first trip without family, of course, for an official reason. But the bug somehow caught me, and so this day stays with me even now, where there was a beach in Sri Lanka, the Unavutuna beach, and it was pouring rain. So obviously everybody had taken shelter, and so I realized I don't have to take shelter. I don't have my child. I can drench. I love drenching in rain. So it just me and my friends. We were frolicking. So the entire stretch of the beach, there was nobody around, and we were frolicking, and it was super fun. I had not seen that side of me for so long. So I thought, okay, this is nice. And sadly, of course, I saw some memes also about this, where I had decided this year I am going to explore travel much, and I started following Flapper Light as well for that. But unfortunately, the decision doesn't go well with the world now. So yeah, but I am waiting to travel. The moment I get, Krishna, yeah, I'm not able to hear you, Krishna. Sorry.
Just a sec. So can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, Krishna. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to ask, tell us how can one explore Chennai when on a business trip or even, stopping by for a day?
Yeah,
So what all
yeah.
can one person do? I
Yes,
guess
yes.
that
So
is confusion.
all of us have an idea of, Chennai being the capital and a metro city. So all of us have an idea of the basic things that all of us can do in a metro city. The malls and the regular stuff. All of us would know, but a lot of times we miss on the local. I mean, not so famous like it will be on Google, on internet, where you will specifically make a visit for it. But things that are very unique to a place that we wouldn't know. So,
Yeah.
especially Mylapore, one of the prominent areas in Chennai, is where I am currently now. And so, this is an area with so many unique features to it that as soon as I saw your feature on this local going global, I said, no, Mylapore has to be there, because there
Yeah.
is absolutely so much here that, so given, say I have a day to spend in Chennai, say you
Okay.
are, waiting to go to Pondi, or you're back from Pondi, you're waiting to catch a flight, and you have a couple of hours, or you have like half a day to explore, then Mylapore has a little of everything that Chennai has to offer. So it is
Okay.
very close to the Marina Beach, so you will get the beach experience, and the
Yeah.
culture here is like so much to take in, and there is something happening throughout the year. Yeah,
Oh, lovely.
so I will gladly welcome all of you to spend one day in Mylapore if you have half a day or a day in Chennai to spend.
Definitely, definitely. I'm sure everybody's gonna soon explore Mylapore whenever they're off to the trip to Chennai too. So, like Sanya, I wanted to know, tell us more about the local food. Like, what can a person, especially this local food shops, to eat those amazing idlis and dosas and the filter coffee, which is quite famous in Chennai and Mylapore too. So, tell us more about these
Yes.
local food shops to explore.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, Mylapore, especially the Mada streets. A Mada street is basically a street around a temple. Yeah, so there
Okay.
are four directions. So there are four Mada streets around any temple. So the food around the Mada street, you have like so many options. Of course, all of them predominantly vegetarian, given that the area is majorly around the temple. But there are so many options that you will be left with spoiled for choice to choose.
Oh,
So
okay.
some of the options that like you have to try, you cannot miss. If you're in
Okay.
Mylapore, is one of course is the Jannal Bajji Kada. So a jannal
Okay.
in Tamil means a window. Yeah,
Okay.
so this is a shop that is being sold out from a window. I can show
Okay.
you a picture. Give me a minute.
Yes.
Um, so I will show you the picture now. And this shop it gets crowded. So they open the jannal literally at 5:30 in the evening, and at 6 o'clock it is closed. So all of it is sold
Oh,
out. It is actually
oh my
that
God.
popular. In fact, last
That's super.
weekend we were trying to get there, but the shops are currently closed now. So that is the Jannal Bhaji Kada. I can show you an image of it.
Yes, yes,
Give me a minute.
absolutely.
Uh, yeah, I'm just trying to maximize this image. So, do you see this image here?
Yes, I can see it. Yes, yes.
So this is
Oh,
your
that's the crowd.
Jannal Bhaji Kada. It is
Yeah.
literally a window from which you have to shop. But the bhajis here are awesome. A bhaji is very similar to a bhajia, where it's
Okay.
majorly made out of plantain, raw plantain, and of course there are onion and other varieties. But you have to try this. You cannot miss, and this is for the evening. I will show you some of the idli options that we have.
Okay.
Given that it is a staple of the South Indian. So here you can see, I hope you can see this photo.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is the Ratna Cafe, or
Okay.
it's in the local lingo it's called Ratna Cave.
Okay.
So this is out of Triplicane. Again, these are all pre-independence outlets, and the Mylapore Mada Street has one as well. And the idli sambar here is like as good as it gets. And so all of this is in the South Mada Street, which is in the same
Okay.
street. And you will be
Okay.
spoiled for choices. There are so many outlets that you can pick from. All of them assuring you the best sambar and idli in place. And there are,
Lovely.
of course, variants of dosa called podi dosa. So podi is
Okay.
basically a spice powder that goes along with the dosa. So there is another restaurant called Sangeeta, quite a few blocks away from the Ratna Cafe. So in case you are not able to get the idlis or it's crowded, you can always explore Sangeeta podi dosa. So
Okay.
that you can have great breakfast options, and when pongal and sambar is to die for again. So these are with respect to the proper meals. And now coming to our filter coffee, which we cannot miss,
Yeah.
given that this is Mylapore and Chennai special. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I seem to have a photo that I am not having now. So there is a brand called Leo Coffee,
Okay.
which has been making the coffee preparation, the coffee concoction or the powder for
Yeah.
uh, for more than like 50 years. So
Okay.
they have opened their own retail outlet where you can actually taste the Leo coffee. And I'm not a coffee drinker, but given a few vouching by a few of my family members, that is as best as coffee gets.
Oh,
So Leo
lovely.
Coffee is again. So and all of these are on the same street. So the Leo
Oh,
Coffee, Ratna Cafe, and Sangeeta Hotel, all of them are on the same South Mada Street, and this is to the south of the Kapalishwarar temple. And all
oh,
of them
okay.
are on the walkable distance only.
That's
So you can
amazing.
take a bus, or there is a local train here, quite like Mumbai. So we
Okay.
have the station at Mylapore, by the way, is called Tirumailai station. Sorry for the
Okay.
tongue twisting names.
No, no, it's
So
good to
you
hear.
can look for Tirumailai station, and all of these places are walkable distance from both the MRTs and the bus stops.
Oh, lovely, lovely. So I
Yeah,
am
and there's
super.
one more food joint that you have to see. Again, this has
Okay.
been since independence. I will show you a picture of it. I hope all of you are able to see.
Yes, yes, yes.
I just
So
wish the camera captures the actual beautiful rose color of this rose milk.
yeah,
The photo is
definitely.
not doing justice, I must say. So this place is called the Kalati Rose Milk. Again,
Okay.
so this is a very small kiosk called the Kalati stand, and people apparently any Mailapurian who's coming back from the from foreign countries like for a holiday, Kalati Rose Milk is the first stop. Temples
Oh,
can wait, families can wait,
okay.
Kalati cannot wait. So it is
Oh,
like
lovely.
that, and apparently the essence of this rose milk prepared in the shop, people buy the essence and take it home. It is
Oh,
that good.
that's
I
amazing.
no words or photo can do justice to the taste of this. Guys, you really have to come down and taste this. And he has been doing it since, I mean, since before independence. Yeah, so there are
Oh,
generations of people who are doing the same rose
and
milk.
it remains
So
this.
it is hot summer in Chennai. Almost throughout the year, Kalati rose milk will come as such a relief.
Yeah, true, true, true.
So these are some of the iconic food joints. This is just around the temple. So if you visit the temple, or even if you pass by the temple, all of this is just around and walkable distance only.
Okay. Lovely. That's super lovely. Yeah. So, Sandhya, tell us more about the culture. I believe Chennai is known for its unique culture and traditions. And so, what are the temples to visit, especially for the architecture?
Yeah. So again, there are a lot of temples in Chennai. There are actually quite a few prominent ones right in Mylapore, and these are temples who have been for more than hundreds of years. The Kabalishwara temple has been
Yes.
here for more than hundreds of years, and the architecture is majorly preserved. What the original architecture was like, it's very well maintained, and the best part is throughout the year there is something happening. Yeah,
Okay.
so a temple festival is generally called a Utsavam, and given the amount of temples around this place, it is very common for you'll just be passing the street and there'll be a procession of a deity that's going on, and it's very common for us. So the buses stop, the traffic stops, people stop, they take off their chappals and they start saluting the deities in on the road. So it's a very common sight here, which must be unique to it was
Yeah.
unique to me when I came to Mylapore. People are falling in front of a deity in the middle of a busy road, and this is one of the
Yeah.
busiest roads in the city. And so the buses
Yeah.
stop. No hustle. The buses stop, or the two-wheelers stop. They let the deity pass, and then and it happens throughout the year. So there are
Okay.
like 3, 4 major temples around this place, and pretty much there is one deity has something, and if you are specifically looking, then there is the car festival of the Kabalishwara temple. So that
Okay.
attracts about 3, 4 lakhs of people on a single
Oh,
day.
oh
So I
my
must be
God.
having
That's
a picture
amazing.
with me here.
Yes,
I
please.
can show it to you. It is so lovely and it's actually madness. You come here on the day of the car festival, it is absolute madness. Of course, you'll have to take extreme caution to, be careful of your belongings and all. And there is the police. This is like year on year it happens. So there are lakhs
Yeah.
of people who visit this year on year. I'm just trying to get a picture for you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so I hope you are able to. So this is one
Oh my
picture was
God.
very interesting because,
Oh, your drive is
sorry,
loading.
yeah, 1 minute, sorry. So this is the aerial view of the Kabalishwara temple and the
Okay.
tank. So this
Yeah.
is a picture that I have taken during the lockdown when we were asked to light diyas at 9. So this is how
Oh,
it
okay.
looks at, and
Lovely.
this was taken from my building status, in fact. So
Oh,
my
okay.
building is facing the temple, and apparently my building's site it was once called Krishna Vilas, a hotel called Krishna Vilas, where Gandhiji and Rajaji had talked about forming the Indian National Congress.
Oh
So
my
we
God.
came to know last year for the independence. We had a journalist who came up, and so they gave us this information that the idea of the Indian National Congress was born in this very site, the site where my
Oh,
building.
oh my God.
So that is
That's
as
absolutely
back
informative for
that it
me.
is. Yeah, I will get you the Kabalishwar.
Yes.
So this
Oh,
is the picture, And I
Yeah.
hope you are able to see
Yes,
the
yes.
procession, the car procession that is there. We call it Theru in Tamil.
Okay.
And the tower that you
It's
see there is the tower of the Kabalishwara temple, which is
okay.
called the Gopuram in Tamil.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah, and you
absolutely
can see
magnificent,
the space.
crowded.
Yeah, and there is like absolutely no place for air to. So this is
True.
how it gets. So yeah, it is best you get informed about this. There are a lot of information portals where you can get information on this. This is of course a great experience to have
Yeah, true.
because it's very unique to Mylapore, and even in Chennai there are not lot many places where you will get to see this kind of a cultural variance. So
Yeah,
this is
true.
one, and there is two more features that I want to talk to you about.
Yes.
One is that during the Navaratri season, we call it Golu in Tamil. Yeah, so
Okay.
Golu is basically a display of a lot of dolls made out of clay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so this is popular in Tamil Nadu. A lot of houses have these culture called Golu, where they keep steps on which deities are displayed. Now,
Okay.
this Mada street is a hub of Golu doll makers. So, for the entire 10 days, traffic is almost shut. So, this is not just one day, 2 day. For 10 days, all four
Okay.
streets, again, very important streets, traffic is almost shut. And you will see
Mm.
shops like on both sides of the street. One
Yeah.
minute. Yeah, I'm trying to get you a picture. So again, this picture is a very small representation of what you will get to see overall. So I hope you are able to see
Wow.
the picture.
Yes, yes, I can see it. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
and these are wood, so these are made of wood, but you will have a lot of variants. So you have the paper mache dolls, you have the clay dolls, which the clay dolls is very unique to Tamil Nadu. Paper mache, of
Okay.
course, now since a lot of people have to travel, so there are people who apparently buy dolls and take it abroad, and they actually ship it abroad as well. To
Oh,
continue the tradition of Golu in their homes and abroad.
yes,
And
yes.
so, if you're visiting sometime in September, October is when the Golu season is. So, you'll see all four streets lined on both sides with these dolls. Again, you'll be spoiled for choice. A good bargain is
Mm.
advised. People they can
Yeah.
spot a tourist. Okay, so they can spot a tourist
Oh,
from a mile. So, a good
yeah.
bargain is advised. But yeah, there is again plenty of information that is there online that you can read up on this. So these are some of the things that is very unique to Mylapore, Krishna.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm so glad. I guess there's a comment there from Girish Ramakrishnan who said that clay dolls are heavy while paper mesh is lightweight, so it's super easy to carry. And he also said something that you can still find small Agram houses behind the temple near the pond if you would like to add on to it.
Yeah, yeah. So Agraharam is something that it's a general term where the street leading to a temple was called the Agraharam, and
Okay.
generally, in a village setup, all the prominent people related to the temple lived in the Agraharam. Yeah, and
Okay.
so Mylapore is one place where the Vedic culture or the culture of the ancient times is very beautifully preserved, and there are a lot of places where the Vedas are being taught here,
Yeah.
and the houses that these are very old as in centuries before.
Yeah.
The actual structure that was built centuries before, you can still get to see them, and how the Vedas and the other traditions that were followed centuries before, they are till date being preserved, and so that is the most beautiful aspect of this place. While a
Definitely.
lot of places contain unique features like this, somewhere there is an adulteration that happens. So Mylapore, to an extent, the adulteration is very minimal, and the original, the value of the original traditions that we had is still beautifully and very religiously preserved. Yeah, so the
Yeah.
people here. Imagine four streets being cut off for so many days of an
Yeah.
year, and people don't complain. So people celebrate it. So
That's
that should
that's
show you
lovely.
how much this means to the locals here.
True, true, true. Absolutely. So, talking about all the culture and tradition, I believe there's a famous Mylapore festival, which is quite famous and celebrated there. So, I would like you to elaborate and tell us all our flappers about it. And I guess Girish Ramakrishnan also add about the Aruvati Mover Festival, if you would like to add on to that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So the Arvati Mover festival is something that goes along with the Ter car festival that I spoke about
Okay.
earlier. So this is where so there are 63 prominent deities of Lord Shiva. So they are called the Nayanmars.
Okay.
And they are 63 in number. So Arvati
Oh, okay.
Moona in Tamil means 63. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
all of these deities only on one day of the year again. So they are got in procession throughout the Mada street. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
originally these were Mara streets and the deities were meant to be taken in possession there, but now of course they are business hubs and they are high traffic. So these 2 days, the Arvati Mover and the Ter day, the traffic is completely blocked. The roads are not accessible to any vehicles. Of course the police are very helpful. They'll give you alternate routes. The best means of transport, of course, would be to walk because again, as I
Yeah.
said, these are all very closely placed, all
Yeah.
of it within probably a 2 kilometer radius. Yeah. So you wouldn't have to rely on any other form of transport. Walking would be the best way to explore these places. So coming to the Mylapore festival,
Yes.
that is something that I really wanted to talk about. I have some great pictures with me here. So you can see, so this is a festival that happens every year around in December. So the December 15, after
Okay.
December 15, the Tamil calendar, there is a month called Margadi. Yeah,
Okay.
so Margadi is, these might sound like tongue twisters for you
No, no.
because
It's
there is a
absolutely
letter yeah in Tamil. Okay, it is very unique to again Tamil. So Tamil also has that yeah. So this
yeah.
Margari is a time where the place is abuzz with it is the Kacheri season. I'm sure all of you would have heard about the Carnatic exponents that perform during this month, and Mylapore is the central hub of it. Yeah, so
Okay.
December is a great time to visit Mylapore. One, of course, because you will get to see how beautiful these kacheris are, and literally, like every gathering in the vicinity, and also the temple. In fact, there are a lot of free kacheris that happen that you
Oh,
don't even have to pay, and it is great music to hear. So all these
wow.
musicians, they come and perform to the deity. Yeah, so
Okay.
that is the
Okay.
beauty of this Kacheri. And along with it is what happens the Mylapore festival, where it is organized by the locals here. So there are a lot of events happening around the Mylapore festivals. So there are food walks that happen, which will cover
Okay.
literally like all the spots that I spoke about. So
Yeah.
that is one great way to explore all the great food spots around. There are heritage walks that happen, so that will take
Oh,
you around all the historic mentions that I told you and the temples. So those are great ways to explore that in case that interests you. Or so I will show you a picture again, very interesting. So I hope you are able to see.
yes,
This is
yes,
again one
absolutely.
main street that is cordoned off for the Rangoli competition. Of course, we call it
Oh,
kolam here.
okay.
And kolam is something that we use only rice flour for. So we don't
Oh,
add colors.
okay.
So every South Indian house will have a kolam on it every day,
Oh,
mine included. So
oh,
making a kolam outside the house is a very ancient
mandatory.
and very
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it was a way where the ancient people used to feed ants, and going by logic, it used to keep the ants out of the house also because you are making it
Okay.
in rice flour. The ants would
Yeah.
take that, not enter the house. So this is a
True,
very
true.
logical and beautiful culture that we follow. And one day of the Mylapore festival, again the streets are cordoned off, and like morning 5 o'clock. So this that you see is taken at morning 5 o'clock. So that
Oh
is
my
why you
God.
can see the lamps, ablaze.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's
So
beautiful.
this happens overnight. So people come
Oh,
there and make the columns overnight, and literally like we wouldn't have the heart to drive through this, right? So
yeah,
nobody does.
definitely
And
not.
for like about a day or two it is kept like that, and these are all competitors. So this is a column
Oh,
competition that happens. Yeah,
Okay.
and also during the Golu season, there are a lot of Golu contests that happen. All the contest winners get to display their Golus during the Mylapore festival. And of course, no festival goes by without shopping, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
so I will show you. By the way, the shops around the Mada Street are a steal. I mean, it'll be criminal not to shop in those streets. Uh,
Yeah, I am sure
very
about that.
so I
Wow.
hope
Can you
you're
just
able to see.
make the laptop a little closer? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, done.
Yeah, I hope
Yes,
you're
I
able
can
to
see the
see.
jhumkas and the earrings.
Yeah. And these are like at literally throwaway prices, and the quality, of course, is good. So you can be assured that they are not going to be throwaways. So, and there are so many varieties and colors that you can buy, and for 20-30 rupees, there is so much that you can shop. Yeah, so that
That's
is.
wow.
And not just this, this is one shop that I showed. So there are a lot of shops that is lined around the temple tank. Yeah, so
Oh,
this we call the bazaar, Mada Street Bazaar, where
okay.
there is literally everything available. And right opposite to these makeshift shops, you have a lot of silver and goldware shops also that will give you a good collection of, jewelry that you
Yeah.
want to buy. So it is a great shopping hub as well. So I will show you one more picture of one dance that took place in the
Wow.
Kabali temple. So you can
Wow.
see the
Yes.
disciples. They
Yes,
are
yes, yes.
depicting Lord Shiva.
Yes, yes, I can see that.
Yeah, so
Wow.
this is so these people do it for free. No, so these programs are free. The performers come and perform for the deity as an offering to the deity, and the viewers can come just watch. And this is like huge corridors in the temple that you can sit and watch. These
Oh,
are not
wow.
like these haphazard street programs. They are beautifully organized. The corporation and the police do a great job in organizing it. And December
Lovely.
again, the Margazhi season would be a great, so we call it the Kacheri season, no?
Okay. Yeah.
So it will be a great time to visit Mylapore. The weather is very pleasant. There's 1 month in the year when Chennaites get to see what we call as winter, no? So
Yeah,
the weather is very pleasant.
that's
Yeah, so
lovely.
that is with respect to the Mylapore festival, Krishna.
That's so much to hear about only one place, Mylapore, and it's super, super amazing to hear all about the local food culture. So, Sandhya, I believe, tell us more about the adventure and some party places in Chennai which can be also explored in Mylapore too.
Okay. Great, yeah. Adventure, I wouldn't. Mylapore probably is not the right place to have an adventure-based thing, but quite near to Mylapore is where the Tirvanmiyur is, from where the ECR starts. And the ECR is one of the it's the East Coast road that that you will be taking to go to Pondicherry. So there are
Okay.
quite a few adventure companies that there is the paragliding and surfing. So surfing is apparently very famous at a place called Kovalam,
Wow.
which is about
Okay.
45, probably an hour from Mylapore, I would say. So between
Okay.
Mylapore and Mahabalipuram is where Kovalam would come, and
Okay.
so that is one place that you can head to in case you are into adventures. And of course, there are quite a few malls around in case you want to do shopping. So there is the Express Avenue Mall, which is at a place like 10 minutes drive from Mylapore, and then there is a city center mall, again 5 minutes drive from Mylapore. But
Yes.
one experience that I would recommend to all of you is that viewing the sunrise at Marina. So
Oh,
the
okay.
Marina Beach, again, I have to show a picture to you. Some
Yes,
of these
please.
pictures just don't do justice to the beauty of these places, I must say.
Yeah, I know
And the
absolutely.
picture seems to be quite small. I'm not able to zoom it. Are you able to see it? This is taken from the lighthouse. Marina Beach, of course, there are a lot of pictures that you can see.
Ha, I
I
can see
don't
it now,
think
but you cannot zoom it, Sandhya, by any chance?
I am not able to zoom it for some reason. So
Okay.
this is a very long stretch of beach, and at about 5:45, 6 in the morning, you will have nobody around, especially for people. There'll be, on the marina, people will be walking, and it's actually pretty abuzz that way. At 5:45 in other cities, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see so much
Yeah.
crowd on road. So,
Yeah,
and this
that
is
is
one place, the Marina Beach is one place which is like, thronged by a lot of people for walking and workouts and cycling, and literally everything
wow.
happens. But on the beach, it is so serene, and the sunrise is so beautiful. Usually at
Wow.
around 5:45,
The sunrise
5,
happens.
yeah, it happens. So you can come and see, and then all the restaurants open at 6. Yeah,
Oh my God.
so you can come see the sunrise, walk down to any restaurant and have a hearty breakfast. And all the
Wow.
temples also open at 6 in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
so
you all are
these are
morning
like
person. Chennai is everyone is the morning person
totally.
there.
At 6 o'clock, you'll have the city abuzz with so many activities to do. It's
True,
probably the
true.
one city where at 6 a.m. you'll have so many options. You'll be spoiled for
Yeah,
choice. So
true,
yeah, you
love.
can visit the temples, you can visit the eateries, and then the shops open by around 8:30, 9. So pretty much by 9, everything is set in. Yeah,
Okay.
so you
That's
your day.
yeah,
If you're an early bird, then Mylapore is probably the right place for you to hit.
right
Or
place.
say you're
Absolutely.
landing early and then you want to take a later drive to Pondi, then this will be a right place to watch the sunrise at Marina, have a very heavy breakfast of pongal and
Yeah,
vada at one of these restaurants, and have a walk around, visit the temple. So that would be a
true,
great
true,
option.
true.
Party
Absolutely
places, yeah. All the malls have, the malls have the party scene happening. And again, pretty much throughout the year, there is some theme that the malls are decorated. And like EA does a beautiful Christmas crib and decoration there. And there are quite a few pubs as well. So the Radio Room is one such pub, which is very
okay.
popular, which is also again in MRC Nagar, which is about 5 minutes from Mylapore. And then
Okay.
Arwarpet is a very happening party place. There are a lot of options in Arwarpet that you can explore. And
Okay.
I really wouldn't know much because I'm not much of a pubbing person. But yeah, there is the scene quite, that way also the scene quite is very, very live in Mylapore, I must
True,
say.
true, true. Absolutely. That's so much of information right from you, Sandhya. I believe Mylapore is going to be the soon next place for everyone to visit post the lockdown. So, Sandhya, tell us what's your favorite thing to do in Mylapore when you're just out, and would you recommend to everyone coming down to even see or explore? Like your favorite thing which you would like to recommend?
Yeah, so of course, the temple visits are something that we do on a weekly basis. But the Mylapore tank is a huge tank. So in the
Okay.
picture that I showed you, you can see that it is a temple tank, and sometimes they allow visitors to go inside and just sit and relax, and they usually don't allow food to be taken into it. So you can see now, of course, it is dry. But you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
see the steps that is leading to the tank, right?
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Yes,
so this is
yes.
a huge place and it's quite windy since it's near to the beach. So it's quite windy. So you can just go relax, sit there, just take in all of this. There is light, sound, so much that is
Wow.
happening. Just sit for a while, take in all of this. So that is something that I would recommend to everybody. That is something that I do quite regularly whenever we get a chance. So our house is right opposite to the tank, right? So
Yes.
whenever we get a chance, we just walk across, try and find out if they are allowing people inside. Mostly they do, unless it is a specific temple activity. Mostly
Yeah.
they do. And so we just go sit there about 10-15 minutes, just take in all of the madness around, and then we
Yeah.
walk away. But that is something that I would recommend to all
That's
of you.
peaceful
And of
too
course, a
as
walk.
well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is a great experience to have. A walk around the Mada Street, you will literally soak in everything that Chennai has to represent for. So that is
Absolutely.
I was.
Definitely, definitely. So that's super amazing, Sandhya. Thank you so much for giving us all about Mylapore and especially Chennai in one day. I am super glad to hear all these information from you, and we're super excited to come down to South and Chennai and explore it as well. Thank you for joining in, and we hope to cross a path in future. And stay safe, Sandhya. And thank you for being the part of episode 5 for My Local Will Go Global. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Krishma, for giving me an opportunity. Thanks, Flapper Life, for giving me an opportunity to showcase Mylapore. All of you are, of course, welcome to Mylapore, and please do drop by at our house in case you are anywhere near. You're more than welcome. And yeah, I hope all of you have visit Mylapore and have a great time exploring Mylapore.
Thank you so much, Sandhya. Take care and bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Krishma. Take care, you too. Bye
Bye.
bye.
You too.
Yeah.